It's Nick. I'm back. Hope you had a good weekend. It's Monday. I'm in Wisconsin. It's almost 70 degrees out, so I'm a happy camper in March. That's a pretty good thing. Let's talk business. Let's get straight to it. Real fast video today. Taking action. Massive action. Knowledge plus power. Knowledge plus action equals power. That's the way I look at it. Yes, you should read a million books. I agree. Yes, you need to go to those meetings and network with all those people and go to the seminars. Buy those programs, whatever they are, $200, $300, $500,000. I don't care. Okay, I've done all that. I've had mentors and this and that and bought programs. Education is expensive. Ignorance is 1,000 times more expensive. So you do need that knowledge. Okay, you might be a little newer in the business. I'm assuming that, or you might be an advanced investor. I don't care who you are. But if you are newer, you're saying, hey, I want to take action, but I don't know what to do. Okay, but before I even address that, if you go to these meetings and you're one of those people that is sitting there reading all the books, doing everything you're supposed to do, but you're not really getting many deals, and then there's those other guys over there that constantly are buried in deals. They're flipping this, doing that, wholesaling this, selling that, buying 3 properties next week, blah, blah, blah. You're scratching your head going, wait, what? Are they just lucky? What are they doing? Are they doing something I'm not? Do they know something I'm not? I was going to say, they are doing something you're not. Do they know something you don't? Possibly, maybe. But I think the real reason they're doing all those things and you're not is because the action and the urgency of taking action. Take massive action, okay? And I'm going to help you. I'm going to motivate you. I want to inspire you, okay? Because the reason I'm doing these videos is because I've helped people locally, inspired them and got them into real estate. And, because I first started when I was 19 or 18, 19, right in there. And I became successful pretty quickly, and all my young friends and everybody, hey, I want to get in there. How do you do that? Real estate. And I loved sharing my knowledge, talking to them, just talking about it. I was obsessed with it. I have a little saying, to be the best, become obsessed, period. And it works for me. I have more of an obsessive personality. You guys might be different. I'm not saying be an obsessive person. It can piss my wife off too, believe me. But no, for real, the best world-class people, whether it be a musician, a violinist, or a sports player, they probably were obsessive for an extended portion of their younger years, especially while they got started, to catapult them to a top world-class level. I'm not saying you have to do all that. I'm saying you need to take action. You might be saying, Nick, okay, I'm brand new. I want to take massive action. What should I do first? And again, this is me, and I'm taking everywhere I've stumbled in life and my ups and downs, and I'm breaking it down, and I'm going to shortcut you. I'm going to get you in the back door here and show you a lot of different things. Right now, here's what I would do. If I was a newer investor, I would just stop what you're doing, sit down, take out a pen and a piece of paper, and write down a 1 week, 1 month, 6 month, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, and 10-year goals list / game plan. Okay, this is your game plan. All right. I don't know about you, but every time a team goes into a game, usually in the locker room, they have somewhat of a game plan on what they want to, how they want to approach the opposing team, for example. Okay, I'm telling you, you need to make out a game plan. You can dive in and jump in head first, which you should do, but you should definitely have a strategic setup here, and that's one thing that just throughout the years of experience and just dealing with people and my mentors, this is, in my opinion, what you should do first. So you make out in that little 1 week thing, you're like, what can I can't buy a house in a week or whatever. I'm saying, you break those down into little things. Call that one person. Send out those letters. Okay. Talk to a couple investors at your next meeting that I don't know, maybe you're shy, you didn't get a chance to discuss it with them. Make a point to go up to one of the most successful investors in the room and say, hey, I'm so and so. nice to meet you, and give them a compliment to break the ice. Sometimes these guys have egos or they're cocky or whatever. The easiest thing is give them a compliment, a sincere compliment. Not find something that you can be sincere about with them, and say, hey, I noticed last meeting you were presenting on stage some really great deals or whatever that you wanted to sell. Those are awesome. I can't believe how great deals those are. How did you find them? Maybe he'll tell you, maybe he won't, but either way, he'll be open enough to talk a few things with you, and you can establish a little relationship with him. But getting back to the 1 week, 1 month, make little things like that. Within 1 week, have your goal to be for the next 7 days, I'm going to read this much information or talk to these many people, to do little baby steps that way. So this week I'm going to do this, this, and this. Make sure every day you're doing something. You may work, hey, Nick, I work 12 hours a day. I work 15 hours a day. This is tough. I only have XYZ amount of time. First of all, who cares? I hate to be that kind of blunt, but we're talking about your life and your dreams, okay? You're sick of working for that prick for 15 hours a day, whatever. You just got to do what you got to do. And in a couple years, adios job. That's the goal here. So not even a couple years, even less. So the 1 month, hey, I want to close on a deal within the next 30 days, or have a signed offer in the next 30 days. That's reasonable. An accepted offer in the next 30 days. All right? 6 month, I want to have done 2 flips or have 1 rental property, whatever it may be. And down the road you go. And you know that magic number that you need in passive income every month, or flipping income, to get to where you want to be, whether it be 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, and 10 year. I don't know where that's at. I want to help you get there and motivate you along the way, whatever it may be. So that's something you need to write down. And then you need to obviously look at it every day. I know it sounds weird, and I'll remember. Just look at it every day. It takes 10 seconds to read over your thing. And that'll just kind of instill in you to keep doing what you need to do. So massive action equals massive results. So okay, you make your list. What do you do next? All right, what I would do is build a team. Start looking for deals, and there's multiple ways to do that, and I'll get into that later on in another video. But assemble a team. You need a good realtor, period. One that can find you the deals and connect. You need to assemble a team. And this goes back to relationship building, and real estate's a people business. It's true. It's more than true. It's the foundation. So build a team. You need to work with the realtor. You need to find some workers, and I'll show you how to do all that. But just in a nutshell, you need to start just finding people to put together in your Rolodex, so that you can call on people and set things up with people. When the deals come in, you can boom, boom, boom. Have a buyer's list. Find the investors at the meeting who pay cash for properties, because you're going to want to wholesale deals to them. All right, and eventually you're going to find your first deal. So the massive action for a new guy: write it all down, network and build your team, and find that first deal. And that's the order I would take. And you can have all that done pretty fast. Within 30 to 40 days, you should have a signed offer and move towards a closing. So massive action, massive results. I know it's repetitive, but you can read all the books. And again, if you want to know books, I'll email you books. Email me, ask me a question. I'll tell you, hey, these are some of the books I like. I love reading, and I advocate it 100%. You got to keep reading and educating and going to those seminars and buying some of those programs or whatever, because you need, that knowledge is going to be stored in your subconscious, and it's going to come out when you need it at the right times automatically. That's the beauty of if you're just filling your head with all these great things and knowledge, while you're out taking action, all these things will start flowing, and you'll know how to do this and how this works, and it'll play out beautifully. I know this firsthand, and that's what I'm telling you. That's not a theory. That's not something I think will happen. That's factually what happens when you apply the principles of taking knowledge and action, putting it together, and boom, you got a great thing going. You got a business, your business, that's moving you towards your dreams. So maybe you love your job and you just want to do this on the side. Maybe in 2 years you want to be financially independent, making 10, 15 grand a month passively. I can show you how to do all that. You can do all that. Okay, so to sum it all up, take massive action. I've said it a million times. I don't care. Obviously, it makes sense, okay? If you get only a couple fast little things out of my videos, great. I'm not saying I'm the be-all, end-all. I'm not saying take all this information because I'm Mr. Guru of all time. Take some and leave some. but I'm telling you what does work through my experiences, and I have seen and experienced a lot, and I have mentors who have seen and experienced way more than me from 40, 50 years of investing. So, and I've shown people here locally how to go from 0 to XYZ, and how to quit their jobs even, and become successful in real estate investing. So, and this isn't a me shoving info down your throat session here. This is, hey, I want it to be interactive. Hit me with a comment. Put something up. Maybe I'll make a video on and answer a question that you have. I have a sincere interest in helping you, bottom line. So if you have a question, email me or comment on the video, and I can easily, put something out there for you. If you want to know a couple good books to read, you can hit me, and I'll definitely respond to that too. So take massive action. I got plenty more to come. See you later.